So you're looking at my art for Saturday, December 23rd. And this afternoon, I was called to take a look back at an article that had been published about my artwork in November of 2001. That's 21 years ago. And it was in Heart and Soul magazine. And the article was about the wire sculpture work that I had started in 1995 with coat hangers. And it talked about my journey and how my African ancestors came to me and inspired me with their messages and their guidance and their wisdom to create this art. You're looking at me wearing a Ghanaian dress that I purchased on my first visit to Accra and Cape Coast, Ghana in 1997. I am holding one of my favorite wire sculptures made out of coat hanger and silk and raffia and crystal beads. It is a sculpture that celebrates the Yoruba goddess Oshun, who is one of my spiritual guides. So this morning and this afternoon, I tuned into the moon as I normally do. And today's moon is in Aries, and Aries is about passion and action and being focused on being alive and doing what makes you feel alive. And so this is what happened in my sketchbook. Mama Oshun, my spiritual guide, appeared, and a lot of what's coming through in terms of my ancestors and my guides are African women with big hair, with afros. And so you see Oshun wearing her colors of orange and yellow, and her message is latch on to the Aries moon today and allow its energy of passion to focus on being the real you, being to be alive and doing what makes you feel alive and aligned with your human design. And so I've been talking a lot about my human design and using what I have learned about myself through human design to ground me and guide me in how I show up as the real me in the universe. And so today I had a chance to, I'm going to move some stuff out the way. This is just me talking. I had a chance to go back and look at my body graph, the first one after I had a reading with Fiona Wong of the Wild Pixel back in August of 2021. And you can see all my notes. And I always like to come back to this body graph to guide me as a person who has a manifesting generator type with 5 defined centers and 3 open centers. And if you're unfamiliar with human design, that's okay. I want to invite you to go to my website at anandaleek.com/human design to learn about this amazing self-empowerment tool that allows you to find wisdom in your body. Your body has wisdom, so you're becoming aware of your body and its wisdom. And for me, in getting in touch with the wisdom in my body, I've been guided by my ancestors, my loving, wise, and well ancestors, and my spiritual guides like Mama Oshun and Mama Yeminya, on what I need to do in terms of expressing and taking care of the real me. And so this is just a little behind the scenes of what I do on a regular basis. I just come back to these wonderful notes and the charts. And as you can see, I've made notes all over the place. And in true form, as a manifesting generator, I often come back to a couple of different books for resources, just to kind of refresh my, my memory, and to go deeper into human design. So you're looking at Shaitan Parkin's book, Human Design: Discover the Person You Were Born to Be. It's one of my favorites. I also wanted to share a couple of other books that I have been using in my own understanding of myself. Robin Wynn, who is she's one of my favorite human design authors. Her books have been so mind blowing for me, and understanding the profiles. I'm a 5-1 profile. I have a sacral authority as a manifesting generator, and split definition. If you're into human design, you'll get what I'm talking about. But if not, don't worry. You can learn more by going to my website to get more information. So that's one of the books. Another book that I've been using both in my own life and in working with clients is Robin's book on understanding your clients through human design, the breakthrough technology. And I got to tell you, I am my first client. I'm always checking in with myself because human design is an experiment. You experiment in your day-to-day life, and you can read all these books, but if you're not looking at your own life and bringing awareness to your body and tuning into the wisdom, and for me, accessing the support of my loving, wise, and well ancestors, then for me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because this is a practice. It's an experiment, and everybody's experience is different, which makes human design so powerful. So powerful. Another book that I love to come back to is Living Your Design, a student manual by Linda Bunnell. I hope I said that right. I love her book. And then a new favorite of mine that I really enjoy is Christy Sullivan. She's an editor of this wonderful collection of essays, and it's 25 ways to transform your life using human design. The name of the book is Stop Overworking and Start Overflowing. And I got this in the fall of this year. And all of the people that are mentioned, all of these different women, share their stories. They use human design in their lives and in their businesses. So for me as a human design doula, it was really helpful to read how people are using it in their lives and with their families, their loved ones, and their clients. Another wonderful book that I consult to guide me is the Wee Moon diary. And I've been using Wee Moon since I discovered it in 1995 at the International the UN, the United Nations Women's Conference, the Fourth World Conference in Beijing. And I went all the way to Beijing, China to learn about this amazing, amazing diary. And so I would always order it and use it. And then there were some years where I didn't, but I've come back to it in the last, I'd say, 10 years. And it's so helpful because it tells me on a day-to-day basis where the moon is, and then it gives me some information. Like today is the 3rd, and the moon is in Aries. It has poetry, it tells you about astrology, all kinds of great things. So that's really where I've been today, drawing, tuning into the medicine from my guides, the ancestral medicine from Mama Oshun, and checking in with my human design.